Hi, warriors, Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Hello.
Today we are back in the Grand, guys. Last episode we completed the Black Morass dungeon. And today we are going to hopefully complete the Hemmet Nestingwary quests. Or at least the last ones that we have left. I will try to get into a group for the elites as well. See how that goes. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing pretty good. Pretty big announcement today. There's going to be a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, remastered, reborn, whatever you want to call it. I think it's not going to be supposedly a complete remake. Supposedly it is going to be a reborn version, so it's not going to be exactly the same as the original Ocarina of Time. It came out on the N64 back in the 90s. But it'll be somewhat like that game, I guess you could say. Maybe we could kill this mage. Should I try? He's actually killing Juggin. I don't even know if that's a good idea, dude. I'm gonna die to the dots. I just killed a level 70. He was so focused on killing Juggin for some reason. Here, we'll use our resurrection here. He's gonna gank us for sure. We'll see what happens. But let's get Juggin's health back. That was funny, though. Wonder why he decided to kill the pet instead of me. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Don't really get to see too much of it. It was just... the graphics look good. It's clearly updated. And it was one of my favorite N64 games of all time. I remember playing that game when I was a little kid. So I'm excited for it. I don't have a Nintendo Switch 2 though, so probably won't be playing it. But I am excited that they're giving it some life, right? Supposedly development started in 2022, so they've been working on it for quite a while. And it's going to be a full-scale reimagining of the Ocarina of Time. So there will be some changes. And I guess that could be a good thing, depending on how they change it. As long as they keep most of it intact. You don't want it to be, like, you know, completely unrecognizable from the original. And it looks updated, but it still has the original aesthetic of the game. Like, Link does look like how Link did back in the original Ocarina of Time, but it's just upscaled a bit. The art is still exactly the same. And there's a trailer out now for it. I won't ruin the trailer for you guys, but recommend checking it out if you're a fan of that game. It's a popular speedrun game, too. The stuff the speedrunners do in Ocarina of Time is kind of insane. Like how they, like, skip through the world and stuff like that. It's amazing, you know, at the glitches people find over time. And it's coming out in 2026, which means I assume it's coming out late 2026. We're already halfway through the year. Which is just another, you know, banger game that's coming out at that time of year. The last quarter of 2026 is going to have quite a few awesome releases. It's going to be tough to, I guess, decide which one should be game of the year. It's rare to ever get a remastered or remake as game of the year, but I think this game will do pretty damn well. And Destiny 2 had its update. A lot of people checked it out. Is this guy gonna attack me? Here we go. Big damn. Fear him. Well, it didn't work. I need to work on the fear part of that combo, the death coil into fear. I think he can. I think I might have feared him. It's just he can get out of it with Berserker Rage. There's a rogue. We're holding down the road. Might die to the dot. Doesn't use. I don't think he has Cloak of Shadows until a later level. He has to get off his mount pretty soon, I think. There he is, having a bite to eat. He's stealthed. There, he got me, nice. Attack him. Is he gonna attack him? Now we're running away. You can't attack on your mount? Do you have sprint? He's using sprint right now. I'll wait for sprint to fall off. Is the shaman gonna help him? He's gonna chase me. Nice. Where should we go? I think he whispered the shaman to kill me, maybe. Or we'll hide in this little bush. We'll have a bite to eat. I think Juggin's not very good at hiding, though. Yeah, you can't tell your pet to attack while you're mounted. I guess that's fair. There's that 70 mage again. I wonder if he'll attack me. There's a Blood Elf Hunter. A lot of horde out today. I'll leave that shaman alone. Let's see if he attacks us. What the heck, man? You're taking all the stuff. That's what you get for being greedy, buddy. He's gonna die to the dogs. That's right, they're ours now. Oh, he caught back up. He's using healing wave. He could die to the dots potentially. He's gonna get away though. There he is. Is he healing up? He'll die to that. If he didn't steal that up to a bull from us, we would have left him alone. But he just decided to snipe it. It's always annoying when you have like players of your like same faction as you doing that stuff. Can't really do anything about it, but when it's the opposite faction, you can attack them. I think he's spawned. Not too sure where he is. It's around here somewhere. No, he hasn't spawned yet. We still got a bit of time. Just making sure he doesn't jump on me while we're killing these cleft-hoof bills here. Alright, so we just have a few more to go, and then we'll turn this in. Yeah, Destiny 2. 167,000 players to check out the final patch. And it's completely obliterated Marathon's player count, like top player count. I think it was 88,000. That was the peak on Steam. So it's looking like, hey, maybe they shouldn't have, like, you know, shut down Destiny 2. Maybe they should have shut down Marathon, or just did not, or maybe they should have never, like, you know, done Marathon and just decided to put their time and efforts into Destiny 2. Maybe they could have done Destiny 2 Classic. Everybody loves classic games nowadays, right? We're seeing so many remakes and remasters and older versions of games coming back to life. And the reason why I think that's happening is because supposedly the average age of a gamer is 37 years old. Makes sense. I'm in my 30s, so I can see why that's the case. Like, if you're, you know, if you grew up in the 90s, you really got to see, you know, the expansion of video games from, or if you're older too, you grew up in the 90s or older than that, you really got to see the expansion of games. Like, the graphics got so much better. And is he gonna fight my pet again? Or if you grew up in the 80s especially, like, damn, like, this guy always goes after Juggin. From the Atari to, you know, the Super Nintendo, you know, to the N64, PlayStation 1, then the Xbox, PlayStation 2, Sega Dreamcast, the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, like even handhelds, the evolution of handhelds. You really got to see the evolution of gaming, and it's come a long way. So, and I'm not surprised that, you know, those older generations are interested in the old games that they, you know, loved playing as a kid when they were younger. Or teenager, or in their 20s, you know, just a good time when they were gaming. Yeah, Destiny 2's having their final patch. Supposedly there's going to be like a PvE mode where they're going to, like, say bye to everybody. Kind of like a farewell. That could be one of the reasons why, you know, there's so many people, you know, playing, but that's still a lot of people. And right now, Bungie, which is pretty much Sony, is putting, like, a lot of that, you know, developer money into Marathon. So it is kind of interesting that Destiny 2 was able to double that for its final patch, supposedly. Maybe they'll bring it back, who knows, after seeing those numbers. I think it is kind of silly to just get rid of it, you know what I mean? Like, it's like getting rid of... It's not on the same level as World of Warcraft, Destiny 2, but it's the amount of years of content they put into that game just to be like, yeah, you know what, it's over, send it. Huge mistake, in my opinion. It's like if they decided to just give up on WoW. Which I wouldn't mind that much because, you know, there would still be classic servers, but I would lose all these characters, which kind of sucks. There would still be private classic servers, I think. But for the retail audience, that would really suck.
Hemet is the greatest hunter that I know. We chanced upon each other in the hills of Winterspring back on Azeroth many moons ago. He and I were stalking the same quarry.
Yeah, we got all the quests.
The great cat, known as Rakshiri. Rather than fight each other over our prey, we made a wager out of it. Whoever collected the Frostseeber's skin would get to demand something of the other. To my eternal shame, this is how I earned the nickname Fitz. Do I look like a Fitz? You have proven your skill once more, adventurer.
I don't know if he looks like a Fitz.
Go on to stalk the fiercest of the Windrocks. You are ready, adventurer. Ready to face the mother of all Windrocks, Gutripper. Honor demands that after hunting so many of her children, that you give her the chance to defeat you. Seek her out amongst the greater Windrock far to the west. Should you survive, bring her eye to me.
Impressive. Most impressive. You got potential, kid. Now I'm going to give you the chance to have some real fun. Banthar is the fiercest and most elusive of all the Clefthoof in Outlet. She's also the hairiest. It is said that she roams with her Clefthoof herd in Field of Spirits near Oshugun. You want to truly prove your hunting mastery? Bring me a horn.
It looks like most people just want to do quests we've done. Ring of Blood there. This rogue wants to do Durn. We might go and check that out. I don't know where this... to give a bundles of skins. Terror Lane. Play it over here, though, and we'll pick up a few more quests. What the Consortium is. And we'll hang out in this area, just in case we get a group for Banthar, Backlord, Gut Ripper during the Hunger Era. Should probably copy that. Just in case we get invited to a group by accident and then they say, oh yeah, we're not doing that. And then I have to write it out again. And the Classic Plus survey has been out for a while. I think it's on that website. I forget the name of the website. Yeah, Classic. Yeah, it's been out for a while, so I guess people are diving into it. It's called wowclassic.plus. That's the website. You can check out all the surveys and do them there if you're interested in. I think you can still give answers. We were looking at that back when I was leveling in Duskwood. Like in the level 20s, which is a long time ago. But I guess people have decided that the survey's concluded. Not many people are probably answering it anymore. And it seems like ground mounts are... people are opposing lowering the level of ground mounts. Which is fine. I think that's fine. I don't mind like having to grind till 40 to get a ground mount. 80% of respondents are against flying mounts being in the game. I 100% agree with that. I've kind of always been anti-flying. It kind of ruins... it makes the world smaller. That's why I'm not a fan of it. Travel's a big part of MMOs. And it also makes world PvP pretty lame when people can just fly in and gank you, or they can just instantly fly away, like if they're a druid. If they ever get into trouble. There's Banthar there. I wonder if we could kill him solo. Probably not. We could try. I think Juggin's just gonna get completely annihilated. And there's widespread support for guild banks and achievements being in the game. I think that's a good idea. Doing okay damage here. Okay, there we go. This is actually kind of good that we got aggro for a little bit. Just hopefully Juggin can also get aggro eventually. Can I do this to him? No? Okay, buddy, you gotta get aggro. Do something, Juggin. Oh my gosh, Juggin. Is he getting killed by something? Nice, he's stunned. Can I bring him up here to this town? Will they help me? Juggin, get aggro, man. The dots can't be that strong. Help me! Help me! I might actually be able to do this. By your leave, sir. Bro, we're gonna do this. That's so badass. That was so good. Nice job, Juggin. You didn't die. And now we know if you kite them to Eris Landing, the consortium here does not help you at all. Or the ethereals, they just watch.
The consortium has been planning this operation
Consortium,
for
I guess.
months. We were to dig Ashugan, the largest known diamond in the universe. Minutes before we were to begin,
Obsidian war
Nexus
beats.
Prince Armad sends word that we're to hold off until a political matter is resolved in Nether Storm. I've transformed our operation into a clearinghouse for smuggled gems in the meantime. But this is slowly eating into our profits. Are you ready to get to work, Traveler? I think I've got the perfect task for you. All this waiting around for Ashugan to be ready for digging is eating into our profits adventure. Fortunately, I've devised an alternate source of income. The ogres of Negran wear war beads made of obsidian, a mineral that commands a hefty price in many other worlds. Sari already has had to take care of a few of the brutes as a matter of security. Think of the war beads as an added bonus, or better yet, don't think about it too much, and just bring them to me. The consortium is well known for taking good care of its friends. At the beginning of each month, I'll have some gems ready for you as payment for your services. The quality of the gems you get will depend on how loyal you've been to us. Here's to hoping you do the smart thing and stay with us. Excellent. This will keep us in business while we wait for the Shotter to finish whatever housekeeping it is they need to do inside Ashugan. The presence of rogue ethereals in this area might amuse Gashe, who sees nothing but opportunity wherever we go, but it's a true threat to the security of our operations. Their leader Gavakshi is a dangerous criminal, and I've made it my top priority to see to it that he is neutralized. If you're looking to make yourself useful, go and take care of Gavakshi. I will see to it that You're rewarded properly. Geiji chose to base our operations as close to Ashugun as possible, without any regard for the safety of our crew. Why? Because he projected a 10% increase in productivity by setting up shop here instead of in the mountains to the south. Never mind a crazed void spawn wandering all of 10 feet away from us. That would be the security officer's problem, not Geishi's. Kill some void spawn for me and I'll pay you 1/10 of our security budget. Don't get excited. It's not much of a budget.
Okay. Well, there we go. We have a bunch of consortium quests. There's Altruist the Sufferer. Let's turn this quest in as well. This guy looks pretty cool. It's like a demon hunter.
What do you see when you look to the west?
It's the first time you get to see a demon hunter in World of Warcraft. Clearly they had a plan to bring them into the game eventually. I see Twisted Steel and smell Sundered Earth.
Do you know what I see? A precursor to invasion. I, the Master, was wise in sealing the portals, but has since lost his... How shall I put this? The Master has lost his focus. Yes, focus. With this loss, the Legion has seized opportunity. They seep out now, growing in number day by day.
The Legion.
Burning Legion. Demons. I see them as clearly as you can see your own hand in front of your face. That is, I used to be able to see them clearly. With the Legion's return come new machinations. Under normal circumstances, I am able to sense the presence of a demon from 1,000 paces. They elude me. I cannot see past their defenses. They have put in place wards to prevent detection. They fear us because they know that we fear nothing. The cost for such power is great. The sacrifice is many. I do not. We must stop them before these forge camps are able to complete whatever it is that they are building. That is what these structures that litter the landscape are called. The Legion have employed the MORG and Ganard to build weapons of mass destruction at these mobile forge camps. Let us not find out what it is that they intend to build here in Negran. You will be my eyes. Your weapons will be my fury. What do you see when you look to the west, mortal? Does my appearance startle you? Do you know what I am? To be my eyes will require some diligence on your part. Neferandimus will take you through the Legion camps, but you must catalog everything that you see. Even the smallest detail that you may think to be inconsequential could be useful for our purposes. Primarily, I want you to note what structures are in the camps and what comprises the camp's defenses. Neferandimus is ready when you are adventurer. Do not be afraid, he will keep you safe from harm.
There we go. A little bit of foretelling that they would probably do a Legion expansion eventually to show the invasion of the Burning Legion and the release of the Demon Hunter class. So I think they should do, you know, they should keep going with the classic. Oh, this guy's. Oh, what the heck's going on? Here. I gotta start doing more damage or we're gonna wipe. This guy's gonna die. We don't have any healers. I'm second on threat, so when he dies, I have to get ready to run. He's gonna die in probably a few more hits. Okay, time to run. This won't do anything. Yeah, we need a healer, guys. This is not gonna work. But it was a good try. Yeah, I need a healer. Get a healer, we can do it. Yeah, I wish they would keep going with Mists of Pandaria and go into Warlords of Draenor, maybe change it a little bit to make it a bit better. Even though the player base is low, it would be cool to see them at least go to Legion. And then maybe end there.
You cannot command me.
Alright, well, we'll hang out here. And we'll just kill Void Spawn, I guess, while we wait for a healer, I guess, or a few more people. Wasn't able to kite Dern like I was with Banthar. Wonder what their plan is. Maybe they're just following him around. But we'll see what they do with Missa Pandaria. We'll know by BlizzCon, I think. And back to the Classic Plus survey. Transmog and collection logs. Looks like the community was split on these. People were into having a camp-wide collection for mounts and toys. They were down for that, but it's like there was a split over transmog. I think I voted against transmog. And since people are split, one thing they could do is you can just toggle it on and off. Maybe they should do that. Sort of like how they did it in Diablo 2, the Diablo 2 remake. You were able to toggle the graphics from the original version of Diablo 2 to the remastered version. I thought that was a pretty good idea. Well, there's Durin there. Are they fighting? Oh man, Durin's gonna kill us. Run away. Did he oh my gosh, he completely evaporated Juggin. Juggin got annihilated by this void spawn. Send him to the nether.
What happened to your friend?
Yeah, the community voted heavily against GDKPs. I don't mind that. But if Blizzard doesn't find a way to deal with bots and all that stuff, then I think GDKPs are kind of a... I wouldn't say they're just a nice to have, because I don't know, the game becomes a struggle to purchase consumables and items and enchanting items that you need for end game writing. And GDKPs provided a fun way to farm gold, which made getting consumables seem not that bad. This guy's trying to kill me. He's Warlock. Go fight him. Can I get this off? Oh, he's gonna do that. What the heck was that? Is that an instant cast fear? Can I fear him? Oh wow, his dots were ticking. Did okay against him. I should have used another Hellstone, but he messed me up. He's playing Destruction. A lot of damage with that spec. Good on him. I wasn't able to get the fear off. I think he trinketed my my death coil. Pretty sure. And then he killed me with a Shadow Burn. Really strong ability. Where the heck did these guys go? Tillar? Yeah, we caught him there. He was about to fear us, and our pet charged and interrupted the fear, which was a nice start. But he wrecked us. It's level 70 though. With a PvP trinket. It probably has PvP gear on. We'll be doing quite a bit of PvP once we get to 70. It's good to get the set going. And it will be fun PvPing as a Warlock. I've been enjoying it so far. And the community wants new zones and content. I'm not surprised. Who wouldn't, right? And the leveling speed seems to... Everyone just doesn't mind that it's the same. I wouldn't even mind if it was a little bit longer, right? Like... I think the main thing about Classic, it isn't about the speed. You know, it's not all about endgame. It's more about the journey, right? I think there's a lot of people who just enjoy the leveling process. So if you make that longer for people, I think it's a good idea. I think the leveling speed should be potentially reduced, and then they could add new content for people to enjoy while leveling. Well, I mean, increased, I should say. Leveling speed could be increased, and people could check out new zones, new content. Like maybe make it up to, I don't know, level 80 or something. I don't know. Instead of us going through Northrend and Outlands, we go through, you know, Mount Hyjal or Emerald Dream, Scarlet Enclave, stuff like that. There's probably hundreds of thousands of, I think, players that don't raid and just level. They just like the chill pace of leveling. It's not everybody has the time or the interest in dealing with people, right? And raids and all that stuff. Because there is a lot of, you know, social aspects to endgame. The endgame's very social. Much more social than the leveling process. You kind of have to be social to participate in endgame World of Warcraft. For Classic WoW. Retail WoW is actually completely different. You could actually be not really social at all. And still get your character better gear through, you know, just doing delves, which are single player content, or you could just join Mythic Plus. Nobody even supposedly talks in Mythic Plus. Back when I played Mythic Plus, not many people talked. It was just you enter the dungeon with somebody. If you wipe, good chance someone just leaves and that's the end of it. I'd say retail's more of a single player game nowadays. Like, you can play the game as a single player and it's completely fine. In TBC, you can pretty much level as a solo player, and then once you get to end game, then you kind of have to group with people. I don't really mind the social aspect. You're gonna get some dumb stuff happen though, like someone will ninja some gear, or some guy will be toxic for no reason. Or you'll join a group that, you know, does well and it's a smooth clear, and then you'll join groups where you just wipe into the same thing over and over again. So what are we looking for? Where do we turn in that quest? Oh, it's over there. We're in Talar. Okay. I wonder if these guys are forever going to do anything. Oh, these guys just... Oh, okay. That's the end of that. All right, well, I guess we'll go back. We'll turn this in. Turn in the Banthar quest. We weren't able to find anybody. What am I looking for? Dern, Backlore, and Gut Ripper. Will they group up again? They just kicked me out? What the heck? I guess they're just hanging out, leveling. This guy's doing the Forge Camp quests. Those are the quests where you talk to the Demon Hunter. Backlore would be kind of tough to solo. Maybe we'll try that next episode. We'll try to solo the elites. I need Gut Ripper. Okay. Okay, cool. Can I help you with Gut Ripper? Oh, he's trying to do the Mastery Elites. Is he up near Gut Ripper? I guess we'll turn this in, then we'll make our way there. I wonder if we'll find any more people. It seems like everybody's in a group. Be cool if he helped me with Backlore.
Keep a sharp eye, adventurer. You never know when some beastie is stalking you.
Yeah, no cloth gear here, so we'll just take the plate cells for the most.
You took down Banthar. I never had a doubt, adventurer. Here, I think you've more than earned this.
All right, guys. Well, there we go. We were able to solo one of them. Next episode, we'll hopefully finish these quests, guys, and then finish the final quest for Evanescing. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.